Hello and welcome to the Wellness and Empowerment Virtual Summit 2020. And we're so honored to be joined by a very special guest. Her name is Lei Ermitanio. We'll be discussing the topic empowering SMEs through social media branding and marketing. Hello, Mami Lei.
Hello, good afternoon, Mommy Ellen. Thank you for inviting me here, and good afternoon to all of those who are watching today. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, so let's start with this question. Which social media platform is the best for SMEs?
Well, for me, Facebook and Instagram, as always, because uh, for two reasons. First is the population. For the second quarter of 2020, Facebook has around 2.7 billion active users already. And for Instagram, as January 2020, they already have 1 billion active users. So from that itself, ang laki na ng target market mo. So the potential is very big when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. And secondly, the reason why I love Facebook and Instagram is because of their Facebook ads feature. You know, it's very the potential of reaching out to your target audience is very huge when you use Facebook and Instagram. But of course, there are also other platforms like Pinterest, and now it's TikTok, and of course the email marketing. But still, for me, it's number one is still Facebook, and of course Instagram is the second.
Next, what should be in an effective social media branding and marketing strategy?
First, let's define branding muna, no? For me, branding is what people feel when they think of your business or your brand. So it's more than what you see. It's more than the logos, the taglines. So it's what they feel. And of course, for us to be able to formulate a very effective branding strategy, we also need to know the reasons why they are important. So for me, I have two major reasons why branding is important. So one is to make you stay in the business or in the game for a long time. And secondly, for you to be the top choice or maybe the number one choice of your target audience when they think of this specific product or service. So from there, you will be able to come up with, because you understand this very well, you'll be able to come up with a very good branding strategy or marketing strategy. So for me, to be able when creating a brand, you always think of your brand as a person. So the personality first, ito yung you need to establish. Like for example, is this person bubbly? Is this person serious? Or is this person someone a very enthusiastic one, very friendly, or it's like a very formal person? So because of this, when you figure out the personality of your brand, this will be also the foundation of your marketing content or the messaging of your marketing. Like sa mga Facebook posts or Instagram posts, this is how you will be able to create your messages. Para consistent then, because consistency creates credibility. You cannot be super jolly one day, but then the next days you are very formal on your Facebook post. So you need to be consistent. And of course, next is your core message, your brand's core message. Again, it's more than the tagline. Like for example, Jollibee, Bida ang saya. That's their tagline. But the core message is about happiness, being the family being together. So happiness with the family. So that's their core message. And that's why they were able to come up with the tagline, the Bida ang saya. Right? So that's what will help you creating your establishing your brand. And the third would be your brand positioning. So like for example, Louis Vuitton, diba? Louis Vuitton, they have, their positioning is like for classy elite people. That's their positioning. Like for example, you may be selling one product that's same with the others, but your positioning is different. Like for example, my target market is class A and B. and my competitor's target is class C. So you have a different target market. So you're positioning differently, right? So kahit medyo magkahawig yung binebenta nyo, or the product you're selling or the service you're offering, but the way you position yourself will be different. It's like your definition. It's what makes your brand unique or stand out or set you apart from the rest. So yeah, again, that's the reason why we need branding. Okay,
Okay.
and the bottom line of all of these is to reach the heart of your target audience. So that's what branding is. I said earlier, branding is what people feel when they think of your brand or your company or your business. So you should be able to reach your target audience's heart because people buy with their emotions and they just justify it with logic. Diba? Agree?
Yes.
Ayun. So, ayun, reach the heart of your target audience. And so marketing strategy naman, because you know your brand, you know your core messaging, you know how to deliver your message, the marketing strategy will come next. And the other ways, like the tips that I can add to it, like for example, you're into food business. Like what I recently launched, the BellyZioso, it's a food business. So part of my marketing strategy is I tap kind of influential people, and send my products to them, ask them to taste it, to give me a feedback, and they even took videos of it. So those were the content that I published on social media profiles. So it help me build credibility, and of course word of mouth because they're influential people. So they will be able um, to endorse it to their friends. They post it on their social media. Oh, it's this super very good. Tastes very well. So because we cannot go out now and like in the grocery to do taste tests, it's what you do. You send sample of your products to people who can help you build your credibility and give you free feedback then. So you can use as a social media content. And of course, Facebook ads for the marketing strategy.
So how can you measure the results of your social media branding and marketing efforts?
For me, the best gauge will be sales as always. But from that sales, you should also know how much of that is from the repeat customers. So that's where branding comes in. So if there are a huge amount of these sales come from the repeat customers, it means that you have really reached their hearts. So they stay loyal to you. And if your efforts are to gain new customer and to gain new customers is less na, that means your loyal customers are helping you to gain these new customers without you exerting so much effort. So continuous gain of new customers, and then of course continuous patronage there from your loyal customers. So yun, that will be a very good gauge that your branding or marketing strategy is doing well.
How can you post a Facebook ad effectively? And what is the right budget to attain more sales for your products or services based on your experience?
Okay. So for Facebook ads, syempre, the video or the photo should be really catchy because you know people we just scroll on Facebook, right? So it should disrupt the scrolling of that person. Like you know, it will make you stop on that ad. And next, they will look for the headline. So your headline should be really catchy. That will invite them to read further on your post. So again, the photo or the video should be catchy, and the headline is also important. And then the details should also be straightforward and really interesting or entertaining, also entertaining. And when it comes to what was the other question? The
The
budget.
budget. Mm.
The budget. The budget is. mm, actually at least 50 pesos a day, you could already start creating an ad. But you can add for a bigger budget if you wish to reach bigger people. But for that to be effective, for your budget to be effective, you should know your target audience well, which we go back to branding. You know your target audience. So when you create Facebook ads, uh, for example, you want to target the moms, and you think of their activities, their interests. Like for example, do these moms love to watch this particular TV show, or do these moms love to do this particular hobby, or do this group of moms like this particular food. So you also not just think of the age, like for example, 20 years old to 50 years old. Not just that, you also need to analyze, or you research as well, their common interests. So that's how you can target your audience very well on Facebook, so that hindi sayang yung budget mo, like random moms yung na-reach na, but not the target moms, the moms that you really want to target. So there.
And finally, please tell us about your current projects and where can people find more about you and your work.
Okay. Yeah, the picture is there. So one of my businesses is this Belle Essentials. Before, we are in events industry. We supply personal care items, and we supply for souvenirs. But now we pivoted, and we are now creating natural personal care products. And our flagship is this the sanitizer. It's a non-toxic sanitizer that you can the pregnant moms or the babies can use, and even for your pets. It can also eliminate odor. It's non-toxic. It's non-flammable. It's also non-corrosive. So when you spray on your leather materials, or like your precious bags, it won't damage like alcohols. So, and my other business is the BellyZioso. I recently launched. So there, the yummy BellyZioso. So we supply lechon belly. If you have a celebration at home, or you just want to satisfy your cravings for lechon, please reach us out. And you may also join my community, the MOMpreneurs Club PH. So we will resume our webinar session after maybe first week of October. So these are free sessions, and we also have master classes like Facebook or social media marketing master classes and messenger marketing master classes. And we will be also working with a broadcaster who will be launching a master class with us. She will be also helping in promoting moms who will join this master class. So please watch that out. So you follow us on Facebook, MOMpreneurs Club page, and you join our community, MOMpreneurs Club page.
So there you have it. Thank you so much, Mami Lei, for joining us at the Wellness and Empowerment Virtual Summit. More power to you, and looking forward to our next collaboration.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I have also another project, the book, and I'm working with Mommy Ellen for that project. So looking forward to have it published soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you, Mommy Ellen, and thank you everyone for watching.